Then and Now. Do you remember the chilling atmosphere of The Shining? Decades have passed since Jack Torrance and his family faced the terror of the Overlook Hotel. Where are the stars now?
Here's Johnny. It's Johnny.
1. Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson, born in 1937, was 42 years old when he played Jack Torrance, the troubled writer who descends into madness. In 2025, Jack Nicholson is 88 years old. After The Shining, Nicholson continued his legendary career with critically acclaimed roles in terms of Endearment, Batman, and The Departed. So, Shelley Duvall. Shelley Duvall, born in 1949, was 30 years old when she played Wendy Torrance, Jack's wife who fights to protect her son. In 2025, Shelley Duvall is 76 years old. After The Shining, Duvall stepped away from acting in the 1990s, but has recently returned to the industry with a new project. 3. Danny Lloyd. Danny Lloyd, born in 1972, was 7 years old when he played Danny Torrance, Jack's psychic son with the shining ability. In 2025, Danny Lloyd is 53 years old. After The Shining, Lloyd retired from acting and became a biology professor, leading a private life away from Hollywood. 4. Scatman Crothers. Scatman Crothers, born in 1910, was 69 years old when he played Dick Hallorann, the Overlook Hotel's cook who shares Danny's psychic abilities. In 1986, Scatman Crothers passed away at the age of 76. He was also known for his roles in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and The Aristocats. 5. Barry Nelson. Barry Nelson, born in 1917, was 63 years old when he played Stuart Ullman, the Overlook Hotel's manager who hires Jack. In 2007, Barry Nelson passed away at the age of 89. He was also known as the first actor to portray James Bond on screen in the 1954 adaptation of Casino Royale. 6. Lisa Burns. Lisa Burns, born in 1968, was 12 years old when she played one of the ghostly Grady twins haunting the Overlook Hotel. In 2025, Lisa Burns is 57 years old. After The Shining, Lisa Burns pursued a career outside of acting, choosing to remain out of the public eye. 7. Louise Burns. Louise Burns, born in 1968, was 12 years old when she played the other half of the Grady twins. In 2025, Louise Burns is 57 years old. After The Shining, like her sister, Louise, Burns stepped away from acting and lives a private life. 8. Joe Turkel. Joe Turkel, born in 1927, was 53 years old when he played Lloyd, the enigmatic bartender of the Overlook Hotel. In 2022, Joe Turkel passed away at the age of 94. He was also known for his role as Dr. Eldon Tyrell in Blade Runner. Joe Turkel is remembered for his eerie and charismatic performance as Lloyd, one of the Overlook Hotel's ghostly inhabitants. 9. Burnell Tucker. Burnell Tucker, born in 1937, was 43 years old when he played a minor role as a policeman in The Shining. In 2025, Bernell Tucker is 88 years old. After The Shining, Tucker appeared in supporting roles in films like Star Wars, A New Hope, and Superman. Directed by Stanley Kubrick and based on Stephen King's 1977 novel, The Shining, 1980, is a psychological horror film that explores the disintegration of a family trapped in the isolated Overlook Hotel during the winter. The story follows Jack Torrance, Jack Nicholson, an aspiring writer and recovering alcoholic, as he succumbs to the malevolent forces of the hotel. Featuring unforgettable performances, eerie cinematography, and a chilling score, The Shining examines themes of madness, isolation, and the supernatural. Despite initial mixed reviews, the film is now regarded as a horror masterpiece. 1. The Torrance family's arrival at the Overlook Hotel. Jack Torrance accepts a job as the winter caretaker of the Overlook Hotel, a remote resort in the Colorado Rockies. He moves there with his wife, Wendy, Shelley Duvall, and their young son, Danny Lloyd. Jack hopes the isolation will help him focus on his writing. However, the hotel's sinister history, including past caretakers succumbing to madness, casts an ominous shadow over their stay. 2. Jack's descent into madness. As the weeks progress, the isolation and the Overlook's supernatural influence begin to affect Jack. He becomes increasingly irritable and distant, obsessing over his writing and blaming his family for his frustrations. The hotel's malevolent forces manipulate Jack, preying on his vulnerabilities and pushing him toward madness. 3. Wendy and Danny's growing fear. Danny's visions become more horrifying, showing rivers of blood flowing through the hotel's hallways and ghostly figures from the hotel's dark past. He also experiences a terrifying encounter in room 237, leaving him traumatized. Wendy grows increasingly concerned about Jack's erratic behavior and Danny's safety, but Jack dismisses her fears and accuses her of undermining him. Lessons 1. Isolation can amplify vulnerability. The Torrance family's isolation at the Overlook highlights how solitude and confinement can exacerbate existing psychological issues. 2. Evil thrives on weakness. The hotel's supernatural forces manipulate Jack's insecurities and addictions, demonstrating how external malevolence can prey on internal struggles. 3. The past shapes the present. The Overlook's violent history casts a shadow over the Torrance family, emphasizing how unresolved trauma and history can influence current events. 4. Resilience and wits can overcome evil. Danny's ability to outsmart Jack in the hedge maze underscores the importance of resourcefulness and courage in the face of danger. 5. Madness is both internal and external. The film blurs the line between Jack's mental deterioration and the supernatural forces at work, suggesting that horror can arise from both psychological and external sources. Thank you for revisiting the stars of The Shining. Their unforgettable performances still send shivers down our spines. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more haunting then and now stories. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on your favorite celebrities and classic movies. Until next time, stay safe and stay tuned.